Hey everybody, Logan here, and this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever read. Hey, Activision Blizzard wants to censor you. Actually, they don't believe in free speech now. So, you get it? People can be mean. People can be nasty. Welcome to the internet. But they're going to end up shooting themselves in the foot, pun intended, with Call of Duty. So this comes from Engadget. Engadget, clearly after reading this article, supports it, which they should not. But hey, it's Engadget. Engadget's really gone down into the lately. So, yeah. Ooh. Let's read the article. Toxic Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 players will be muted in voice and text chat. A more in-depth reporting system is also coming to Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. So basically, what that's saying is if someone gets offended, you can be muted permanently. Not just by the person, but they can report you. And if you just call someone a big fat duty head, and they get offended, they can blow it out of proportion. Clearly they can lie about you, or, hey, you just beat the living snot out of somebody, made them look like a fool in the game, and then you're teabagging them or something. They'll report you. They'll lie. You get banned. Chat banned. So, let's read on the article. Play just about any big competitive online game for long enough and you'll surely run into some toxic players who say offensive things in voice or text chat. Basically anything that you don't like is now deemed offensive. So if you go, I don't like that, that's considered offensive these days, even if it isn't, even if you're just a simple snowflake. Because that's what most people who complain are, at least in a video game. Activision is doing a bit more to take on those jerks with more in-depth moderation tools. I like how they're trying to defend them. They're trying to defend the bad guys. It's like, hey, we don't like the fact that you have freedom of speech, but in our video game, you don't. You don't. Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. Moderation tools on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. When they confirm a player has engaged in toxic voice or text chat, the game's moderation teams now have the option to mute that person in all chat channels. So it doesn't matter that you paid them to play the game, because you accepted something in the beginning of the game that nobody ever reads, you're screwed. So while the remarks might not warrant a complete ban, players, because words are violence. So while their remarks might not warrant a complete ban, players who abuse in-game chat might find themselves silenced. Activision will still rely on users to flag disruptive players through in-game reports. They don't like you. They don't like that you beat them, they'll lie. That's the thing. Riot Games, on the other hand, has started proactively monitoring Valorant voice chat for toxicity. So basically, anything that someone gets offended for, or hey, you can just be on the wrong political side, or shoot, the wrong religious side, or the wrong thought side of that moderator, and you're get banned. So you can just say something as simple as, oh, thank God, and they're like, and you'll get banned for that because it's 2022. Before they start playing Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2.0, players have to read and agree. Nobody reads that stuff. That's a problem. They make it so long that people just want to skip through it. You're not going to spend 20 minutes. It already takes 4 days to install and download the entire game because only 70 some odd megabits is on the disk. Agree to a code of conduct. This includes an acknowledgement that players won't engage in bullying or harassment, nor make any bigoted comments. Now, that's vague, because who's to say what bullying or harassment is these days? If you go, I don't like you, you're bullying me. Oh, you cheated. Oh, you're bullying me, that's harassing. And, you know, there are PC players especially that use aimbots and they cheat, and they don't like the fact you called them a cheater. They'll say, hey, that's harassment. So yeah. In addition, when you report a troublesome Call of Duty player, you'll be able to add more context, basically lie if the person chooses to. Most of the time these people will embellish. They will not tell the truth. The reporting system now includes a dialogue box. It's like, have these people who are implementing this, have they ever played a video game before? Have they ever played an online video game? Nobody's going to be honest. These people aren't. There's a reason why I really don't play online games anymore. Where you can explain what happened in more detail. Activision says it will use these tools in all future Call of Duty titles. Hey, it looks like I won't be playing Call of Duty anymore. These moderation tools, it's funny because I don't even talk. I don't even use a headset. But I know there are many people out there who just talk smack, and that's what they do. They enjoy that. And, you know, people talk smack to each other. But you can get that one wrong person who just is a massive snowflake, which is just going to get, I'm offended. Yeah. These moderation tools aren't particularly novel. For one thing, Overwatch has long allowed players to type in their reasons for reporting someone. However, Modern Warfare 2 is already one of the biggest games around, having racked up over 1 billion sales in just 10 days. There's no doubt that Warzone 2.0 will also have a larger player base after the game goes live on November 16th. Having better moderation tools to clamp down on disruptive mutants and offer a more positive experience for other players is really a bad thing. It is a bad thing, because it doesn't matter what you think, it's going to be what one person thinks. So it's not going to be about both people. One person can say, hey, stop being a female dog. I don't really curse on this channel. I try not to. And then they can say, it was disruptive, I'm offended. And then there you go. There's the end of it. You are now labeled as a disruptive cretin. So, yeah, don't talk smack. Basically, don't play Call of Duty anymore. That's what they're telling you. Hey, they're really shooting themselves in the foot. People are playing, and then you're going to have a game of silent players. Or people just stop and play other games. There are plenty of other games out there. Plenty of other games. Don't need to play just this. Yeah, and other companies want to start doing this censoring, this, banning for speech. Hey, how about this? Hey, Elon Musk, buy Activision. Buy it right out from under Microsoft. Free speech in video games. That's what we want. Free speech. Hey, or just make a game console. I'll buy that one. This is nonsense. It's stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. You know what? I hope this fails. Yeah. I hope this fails. I hope this, shoots them in the hope this fires. I'm trying to think of things to say that are nice. My words, because again, I know I have people of all ages that watch this channel, and I'm not someone who likes to use foul language anymore. I used to. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm done with this. I'm done with Call of Duty. I've had a love-hate relationship with Call of Duty. Some I like, some I don't. The last one I didn't. This one has seemed very bland to me. I started playing it. I got about a few hours in. I'm like, I'm just bored. And I literally just stopped playing it. But that's the same thing that happened with Gotham. Got about an hour or so in. I'm like, dang, I'm just bored. So these games have been... I'm just tired of rehashing. Come up with some new stuff. Call of Duty feels like it's getting stale, and now they're going to make people want to play it even less. Hey, great that it sold so well. Great. But hey, this is a step in the wrong direction. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Follow us on our socials. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.